Hey, what's good, YouTube? How is everybody doing tonight or today or whenever you're watching this video? I hope you're doing fantastic. My name is John, aka Dad B Hustling, and I am a father who makes side money by hustling goods, flipping them on eBay and Poshmark. I source my goods through thrift stores and Goodwills and yard sales or any other place that I can find product that is say undervalued, and I bring it to the marketplace and I put a value on it and sell it for a profit. So anyway, if you like videos like that, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you'll see whenever I'm uploading videos. It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video, and that's what I'm doing now because I just recently went thrifting and I just want to show you some of this cool stuff that I found, and that's what this video is about, so check it out. First and foremost, if you've been following me for a while or you follow me on my Instagram, you'll see that I sell a ton of shoes. I flip them on eBay, I flip them on Poshmark, and I make pretty good money with them because shoes, I don't care. It's crazy, man. It is crazy how people buy used shoes, but they do because they understand that, you know, they may have a particular shoe that they like, and I sell a lot of Nikes, and Nikes will only make a certain run of a shoe for a year, maybe two, and then they discontinue that run, and they may make another run down the line, but you know, there may be years go by before they have another run of that shoe. And so I specifically look for Nikes because there's, you know, you can find the value on them really quickly. I want to show you a pair of Nikes that I just recently picked up. I've sold this pair of Nikes before. This is a pair of women's shoes, just some Nike Zooms. What's really cool about these shoes is that they're a money maker, man. That's what I like about them. That's why I get them. You know what I mean? But when you buy shoes, there's a few things you need to check out for: the heel and the toe. That's the first two places you got to look. You got to make sure that, you know, the tread isn't worn down there. You know what I mean? The tread is really good there. And then if you look inside the tongue, if you see my other videos, there is a serial number usually inside the shoe. You know what I mean? You can punch that serial number in the eBay search bar. It's going to tell you how many people are selling this shoe, how many times this shoe sold. There's a lot of valuable information there, and I'll do a video another day of how to use eBay search so that you can get that information. But these were a cool pair of shoes that I picked up. I bought them for $6. Comps on these shoes were running around $54 to around $70 used. New, I don't know if they even had any new. I didn't see any new. So used were $54. So I'm going to list these shoes for $54. There's a nice profit margin there for me. Now if you look here, you're going to see some staining. Yeah, that could be a problem, but that I know is from the glue. I know I have a technique that I use that I can get that out, and I may do a before and after video on my Instagram and show you guys how to do that if you're interested in how to get that kind of a stain out. Make sure you follow my Instagram, dad_b_hustling. Also, I sell a ton of Ralph Lauren shirts, Brooks Brothers shirts, you know, Robert Graham, you name it, I've sold all those shirts. That's a very saturated market, being Brooks Brothers and Ralph Lauren, but you're going to make money with those. So I wanted to kind of think outside the box a little bit. When I found these next shirts I'm going to show you, I've never sourced them before. I've never sold them before. But they caught my eye because when I go into these stores, I'm looking for unique stuff, right? I mean, you can pick up all day long. You're going to find Ralph Lauren blue button-down shirts in there. They're a dime a dozen, you know what I mean? But there's 1,000 people selling those on eBay, so why do you want to be 1,001, right? So look for the unique stuff, because I promise you, when you find that stuff, man, that's what's going to stand out. That's what people are looking for, you know what I mean? Find something that nobody else has, and that's what I found here. Not to say that nobody else has them, because there were sold listings on there, but man, I was super stoked to find this, right? So the brand, and I'm going to probably murder the name, I think it's called Jan Barnes. Other resellers out there, put it in the comments below how you're supposed to say that. But anyway, I've never sold this shirt before, so you said, you know what, I'm going to take a chance on it, you know what I mean? Get outside your comfort zone, especially if you're a reseller that's been doing it for a minute and you only sold this thing and you're just doing that. I know there's other resellers out there, other YouTubers that say, look, just stick to one thing. Yeah, do that if that's your thing, man. You know what I mean? Who am I to tell you how to run your store? But I've found success that, if I can make money, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it in my store. I'm going to sell it. These shirts, if you look on the tag, my store had them for $7. Let me see if you can see that, $7, right? But they also had a purple tag on them. Now, if you go into Goodwills, I don't know if it's everywhere, but here in South Florida, the Goodwills in South Florida have a 50% off day, and they have a color coded. So these were a score for me because it was purple. So I bought 3 shirts. I got each shirt for $3.50. These shirts were comping out around, on the low end, about $25. On the high end, they were going closer to $50. But it's a really cool looking. You see this kind of pattern, right? You know what I mean? This is something that you don't really see all the time. So you look for things like this. You know what I mean? Stuff that kind of sticks out. And it seems that this is, with all 3 of these shirts, it has that kind of theme. You know what I mean? That pattern is, that style, if you will, is common against that theme. And here's one more. This one's a little bit different color. You know what I mean? But still, how cool is that? You know what I mean? It's nice material. It's a mix. It's a what has it got? No, this one's 100% cotton. The other 2, I think, got different. Yeah, no, cotton. And what is this one? So this one's cotton and rayon. All right, so anyway, I'm going to test these, you know what I mean? Try different products that you can test, you know what I mean? I may fail at it, but everything that I've ever purchased, I've sold eventually. I mean, there's been stuff that's sat in my store for a year. Don't buy like goofy, Toy Story 3 stuff, man, because that stuff will sit in your shop for a while. That's another story for another day. Anyway, so I'm going to test these out, check them out. 2 of these shirts are actually the same size, so what I may end up doing, I'm going to try to sell them individually at first and see how we get on with it. If I'm not getting any traction with that at all, I may lot the 2 similar sizes together, the same sizes together in a lot, and continue to try to sell the other shirt that's not the same size on its own. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to do a little bit more research on them, and I'll base my pricing from there. But another brand I want to show you that I've always had success with, and when you find brands like this, you know what I mean, you're going to have success with them. I have, you know what I mean? And I can't say that everybody's going to, but if you have the eye, you look for this kind of stuff, and that's something that I can only say will come over time. And doing this, I mean, there's thousands of YouTubers out there that are doing this, and they're all going to tell you to look for the unique stuff. You know what I mean? Because that seems to be what catches the eye. Stuff that you wouldn't think you would ever wear out on your own. However, I would rock this sweatshirt, man, because I love it. You know what I mean? I love this brand, and if I don't sell this brand, so be it. I'll keep it for myself. I'm happy to do that. But I'm going to show you the brand now. When I saw this, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe I found it, because these, and no pun intended, these are like diamonds in the rough when you find stuff like this, because it's not every day you're out sourcing product that you're going to find stuff like this. And the brand that I'm specifically talking about is Diamond Supply Company, or Diamond Supply Co. You know what I mean? And this is a hooded sweatshirt. I'm going to bring it up here, give you a quick show of it. Fantastic sweatshirt. Comps on these sweatshirts were about $40, $45. I've seen them as high as $60. Diamond Supply Company actually has a different series, different levels of this type of brand. They have one that is like an OG type of, the Diamond Supply, which is like in a cursive writing. If you find those, bro, pick those up, because those are that's like the black label of Ralph Lauren. You know what I mean? You're never going to find them. I'm not going to say you're never going to find them, but like if you find them, bro, you're lucky. You are super lucky. But anyway, This is a really sick sweatshirt, man. You know what I mean? I picked this set. I did pay up $7 on this. I thought it was purple, but when I got to the thing, it was blue, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put maybe $35 on this sweatshirt. See if I can get that, and I am gonna charge some shipping on it and see how that goes. I mean, if I'm not getting any movement on it, I mean, we're going into summer, so it may be hard to sell these things. You know what I mean? But this is something that is. When I checked the comps on this recently, I mean, there were sales as of that day, several sales of that day. So I'm happy to find this product and to try to sell it and see how we get on with it. But there you go, man. Just a real quick video of some items that I picked up. And if you dig, you know, if you like videos like this, you know, people just going out and buying stuff. Make sure you follow my YouTube channel, and make sure you follow my Instagram, because what I do on my Instagram is that as soon as I sell a product, I list my purchase price, I list my sold price, I show my profit margin, and then I show how long it's set in my store. So I'm giving you valuable information that you can kind of use to build your own BOLO list. Be on the lookout, you know what I mean? Because you know, people are like, why are you giving out all this information? Because I want to see you succeed. You know what I mean? Are you my competition? Yeah, so who cares though, right? You know, I want you to succeed. I want me to succeed. You know, there's enough out there for all of us to eat. So jump on the train, man. You know what I mean? Follow my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. And you guys have a great evening. It is 11 o'clock here where I'm at. So I'll be posting this video tomorrow. So if you see this video tomorrow, good morning to you. Peace.